Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing a game called What Remains of Edith Finch. I think this shit's gonna be sad, by the way. So if you're not into sad games, or maybe it's not completely sad, maybe the ending is sad. I don't know. We're gonna find out though. I am seemingly on a boat. Okay. Looking down. Oh, I got like a broken wrist or something. What is this? Edith Finch. Yeah, open it. Yeah, open it. Yep. Okay, go ahead. Well, open it. What's your problem, bro? Open the fucking book. If you don't open that book right fucking now. Okay. Um, Reticle.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. We're at a house. That's a house?
I lived here until I was 11, but I
Oh.
wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Wow, I love the environment. Should I check the mail?
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked
Oh.
urgent, open immediately.
Well, then I should probably open them, huh? No? Alright. Yeah, fuck that mail. I never read my mail anyways.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh. No trespassing.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The Finches. I like these flowers. I bet they smell nice. I don't like these flowers anymore. Kinda sus.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Hoof prints. Oh dear. Get it, get it, get it. I'm gonna get you. Okay, bye.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
What? This has some fucking Coraline type energy going on. That shit scared me. It's a cool truck.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Yeah, what a interesting house.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Yeah, it kind of makes me a little uncomfortable too. Up the stairs. Missing. Who's missing? How do I zoom? Milton Finch. Not Milton. He still owed me $20.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Oh. Yeah, it's a bit scary. I do still really like the vibe, like the setting, its location. I'd live here. For sure. For sure. Open door. Do I have a key?
I
Oh,
hoped the key
great.
might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Oh. Well. Maybe there's... Okay, let's find the, like, a side door? Yeah. Oh, I'm... Okay, going in here. Got it. I mean, yeah, that
Going
works.
through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Yeah, I imagine. Yo, do people still do this? Where they, like, hang a ball from a... like a string or something? Is that still a thing people do? Have we not come up with something better?
For the first time in years,
What? 2010. For the first time in years, what?
I felt like I was home.
Oh, really? Whoa. Yo, I fuck with the kitchen. Hell yeah.
But instead of a family, there
Oh.
were just memories of one.
You know, when we said that this game might be said, I think that was a correct assumption.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Well, it's better than no restaurants delivering to your house. Huh? That's a lot of fucking tuna. Or salmon? Tuna? That's probably tuna. Ooh, a recipe. Take a screenshot, guys. Make this. Let me know if it was good or not.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Yeah. Animals don't really care if they eat the same thing again and again. Dogs will be...
The house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Girl. I was trying to talk about dogs. Yo. They really needed a storage unit. Or like 10 storage units. All around Mulberry Bush.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Barbara. That's beautiful.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Hmm. Well, now I really want to go in the basement. Wow. This is
Even
cool.
The fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Original house. I like this room. This is my favorite room so far. The fireplace. It's got the big window overlooking the... what may be like a Great Lake. Or maybe just a regular lake.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Why did we left?
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Yeah. Sad. Quite sad. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where this is, but I'm getting, like, northern US vibes. Wisconsin. I go up here?
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh. Okay. Open door. Sven Hofstad Finch. Eddie. 1917 to 2010. Edie? Okay. Calvin. 1950.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
That is unfortunate. What is this? Now, like, fake snow around the border? Did they like seal up the doors? Is that what's going on here? Interesting. Whoa.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Bro, what is this house? I ain't never... This
I
is
think
like...
my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Yeah? I wouldn't seal it up. This shit's lit. It's like the coolest Airbnb I done did ever see.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
This is what the key opened.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Shit.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Yo, this house is crazy. Somewhere.
From the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
That's Bat-Cat. Cat Bat.
Maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Whose room was this?
I grew up looking
Oh,
at
Molly.
Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
It's funny. I like it. Are all of...
Inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Yeah? You've never been in here before?
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Okay.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Did that shit say 1947? That can't be right.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
What the fuck? Hey, don't eat the gerbils, carrot.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh. It's sad. It's always the worst whenever all the good stuff's gone. All you have is like Smarties at the bottom, Tootsie Rolls.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
No, don't eat Christopher. No. No, he's chill. He's chill. Leave him alone. Whoa. What a view. Yo, is that a real starfish? It's kind of crazy. She in here dissecting starfishes, starfish eye. That is an abnormally tall sink.
I kept eating and eating.
No, don't. Oh, man. Yo, even if I was hungry, I would not be eating a tube of toothpaste, my friend. Just because I'm thirsty doesn't mean I'm going to drink out of the toilet.
I ate a lot of things that night.
What are you doing? That's not even a real plant. You cannot just... That... Okay. That was definitely made out of, like, foam or something. I need to...
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
No, you're gonna... No, you're... We're not doing that. You're gonna bite its head off and, like, drink its blood. I need to put this kid back to bed. Let's go back to bed. Oh, God. Pretty bird.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
It was a barn swallow.
I reached out for her.
What in the Harry Potter?
And suddenly,
Whoa!
I was a cat.
What the? Yeah. Yo, come here,
I tried
you.
to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya, little bird. Yeah.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Mama, Papa. Where'd that bird go? Come here. Come here, you. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah.
I jumped and I almost got her.
I'm gonna get you.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
I'm gonna get you.
Tree.
Oh
I
no.
promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Yeah, fuck that bird. We have to. We have to eat it. Oh man.
I gobbled her up,
Yeah.
and suddenly I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Okay.
rabbits.
Rabbits. I don't see any rabbits. Hey, got your ass.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my
Oh my.
glasses. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Bigger than a rabbit? How big is this owl?
A mama rabbit.
Got him.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly,
Bro.
I was a shark.
What the hell? What is this game right now? Okay.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Dun-dun. Dun-dun. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. Dun-dun. How do I... Oh, there we go. Uh-oh.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Ooh.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Yo, this kid... Where'd it go? Hey, you. Come back. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. Yeah, get him. Yeah, get him. Yeah, get him.
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Ooh. I'm an octopus or a squid? What is this? Oh? Fuck it. What in the hell is going on, brother?
I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Yeah, let's eat some people. Ooh. Hello.
I was big, and I moved real quiet.
Real quiet. Real quiet. Oh, shit. Well. It happens.
so I didn't.
With a drunken sailor. Raise his belly with a rusty razor, you are gonna die. Still hungry. Still hungry. A bird. Yeah, maybe we gotta go around. Come back here, bird. I'll eat you too. Excuse me.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And
Still hungry?
I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Okay.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
My God, this is my bathroom.
I got closer and closer.
To what? What are we getting closer to?
All my stomach started growling,
All of your stomachs.
and suddenly I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep, but it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Oh shit. Yeah, this kid has the craziest imagination.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Guess so Molly died when she was 10? 1937 to 47. Meow. Kitty.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie
Okay.
would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. Edie
Mole
gave
man.
an interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Edie won't go.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Hell yeah, Edie.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Well, he was killed by a dragon.
Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh my. This floor. Is this carpet? What is this? I don't like this at all. Rogue.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Yeah, that's horrific. Got a bottle of bleach. Who's bleaching up in the bathtub?
It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, I see that. Open. There's a secret in this bathroom.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Okay.
It's in the last place you would look.
Oh. Under the sink?
It isn't in the cupboard.
Okay.
It's hidden in this book.
What the hell is... Bro, what is this house? Is... Y'all know what... What is that place called? Meow Wolf? This is giving those kind of vibes.
Sam, an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Alright. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Milton. Move. Sam and Calvin. Oh, that's sad. Okay, so this bedroom really is from like the 50s and
I
60s.
knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Yeah? And then?
And that he never talked about him.
1961. It's a pretty cool calendar, bro. Actually.
My grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Whee! Whee!
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Oh. That's fair. Mushrooms suck. Look at this view. Can I go higher? Higher! Higher! Come on. What are we doing there? We just swinging? Oh, okay.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. Calvin always wanted to fly.
Jump! Holy crap. No, stop. No.
But that day, he finally made up his mind
Jump.
to do it.
Do what?
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Woo! One more. The next one. The next one is it. We got this. Whee!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Mom, I'm swinging.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
I made it. Oh
One
shit.
day he made a
Oh.
plane fly. And he did.
What? Yo, that was crazy, brother.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Yeah. Well, this isn't all about you, so.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
This
Mom
is a
said
pretty
Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
pretty rad bedroom. My room was never this cool. Is that a real picture? This is another secret door. Of course it is. Up. Push.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Wait. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. E. Oh.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Oh? Is she an actress? What does that say? What does that say? Introducing Barbara Finch, my friend Bigfoot. Huh. A guitar. Bro, these bedrooms are so cool. Pizza?
I thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Oh, that's not pizza. Is that a cake? Cookie cake? Cigarettes? Wait, wait a second. How old was this? How old was this kid? Cookie cake, a whole ass cookie cake and some cigarettes. That sounds like a pretty gangster birthday. Dreadful stories.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
What?
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed.
Hey, could you scream for us?
Her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Rick.
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box.
Oh.
The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
Huh.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Bruh.
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh no, not the fucking Friday the 13th ass music.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Where is he? Where's Jason? I'll beat his ass.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Hello?
The old fridge rattled.
Ooh.
Grew still.
Whoever's back there, I'm gonna get ya.
Oh
I didn't realize I was supposed to hit him.
Barb, relax. I was
Sorry.
just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well,
Yeah, good
I'm
one.
not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw him out.
Screw you, Rick.
Left a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah!
Hmm?
Okay, I'm coming up.
Okay.
You're dead, Walter.
I was just checking to make sure there's not like a faster way. Oh. Walter.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And whoever he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out. Here.
Button? Is that a button?
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Beautifully. This is little Molly's room. Is there a gerbil in here? Kid probably ate the gerbil.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Get him, get him, get him. Uh-oh.
He wasn't moving,
Oh.
but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Gotta go finish him off. Can you go a little faster, ma'am? He's gone. Uh-oh.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Bing bong. Help, help, there's a hook man.
At the door, she heard whispering.
Psst, 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 psst,
From
psst, psst.
inside the house.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara,
Oh.
dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl.
All right, Barbara.
For stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Ooh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Classic. Well,
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
hmm. Okay. Well, that was interesting. I liked that. Okay, is there like is there gonna be another secret passageway out of here? Can I just use the door? Oh, we
Guess
could go
now
check.
I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Abra. Where was that music box?
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Yeah, I get it. You're hinting at me to open the music box. I don't remember where that was. Down here? All around the mulberry bush. And the need and the weasel. Ah. Now we can go in the basement. Yeah. What's down here? Pool table. Lit. Cleaning supplies. Lit.
Mom said the basement was off limits. Unless
Yeah.
I wanted another tetanus shot.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of fair. Lots of dangerous tools, I guess. This is where Sven fell into his saw.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying
Uh-huh.
packages.
Yeah? And then?
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Maybe.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Oh. What is this?
I remember asking Mom once.
What
about
the
why
hell?
he was gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
It's like a storm or a bomb shelter. Walter?
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
What the hell?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Okay.
Having a
Yeah.
schedule, living for today.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I always
Peaches.
expected to be dead tomorrow.
Yeah.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Is that an earthquake at the same time of day?
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Almost friendly. West Virginia. Good.
And then one day, everything just stopped.
No earthquake.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
What are you talking about, sir?
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
Uh-oh. Are you out of peaches?
I'm done waiting.
Yeah.
I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Yeah, I have to leave. I'm tired of eating peaches out of a can. I want to go out there and I want to see the world and I want to eat new things like green beans out of a can. Why am I living in a Jiggly Farms jelly? Tomato. Oh, okay. I get it. Keep moving. I get it.
Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
Yeah, what is going on here? And these kids are like
This is all a mistake.
from different generations as well.
But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Yeah.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Live life.
I'm going to appreciate all of it.
Breathe air.
The food.
I know
I
somehow
don't mind if I only have a year left,
I'm gonna get there.
or a month.
It'll be so wonderful.
I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Brother lived in a hole so long he forgot what a train was.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Yeah, maybe. Go on. Go on.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
The same jelly and tomatoes.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Is this just a trash hole? Gross. Is that peanut butter? Oh, hell yeah. Yo, there's so much peanut butter and jelly. I've never seen tubs of peanut butter that big. Anyways.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
Like in the whole family, there's only a couple?
To everyone else.
What in the hell?
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
Maybe I shouldn't walk directly on the tracks. Know what I'm saying?
So much in a family curse. We made it real.
Yeah, maybe. Wow. Beautiful. What is that? What's on that island over there? I simply must know.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Yeah? Why not?
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Ooh.
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
Uh-huh.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Am I writing this for my kid or something?
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
There's something happening in here. Up the stairs.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness,
Yeah.
any of it seems possible.
Yep. It is quite the interesting house. This way? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. Well. Whatever.
We've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
What? Yeah, that's a little strange.
It's
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2
Derpy.
have been my fault.
Erpy and Burpy and Chirpy and Furpy and Lurpy and Zerpy and Zoe and Coco. Bailey? Bailey got a whole ass doghouse. Tombstone. Oh, here's a smaller one for Shotzi.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Oh, wow. Walter. Calvin, Molly. Oh, that's cute. Wait, are they like buried right here? I don't want to be like walking over them, you know?
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
That's cool. That's a cool statue.
She could see it poking
Oh.
out of the water at low tide.
Yeah? Is that what that is? What is it?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Huh. Okay. So there was like an island there, and the house was on the island? How exactly did that? Okay. Moving on. Hmm. Okay, yeah, there's nowhere to go over here. Seemingly.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Yeah. I'm just kind of taking in the atmosphere, listening to her tell the story, you know? I don't want to interrupt too much.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh. Better jump, or you'll be next in the cemetery. Pit?
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
This is cool. This is a cool spot. I would sit here for hours, many hours. Open. Open door.
They were both pretty intense.
Ooh, marine.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm?
Look this way.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Bum 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 bum. Bum bum
You're right, Dad.
bum.
It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though. Aw.
Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word.
Not have drunk all that coffee.
Why not?
So I take a...
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Maybe.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
Uh-huh. And then?
We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I
And
could
then?
remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Oh.
Give me a minute to check the map.
Poems. A book of poems. What am I supposed to be taking a picture of here, brother?
You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
Why not?
Maybe.
Baby.
Or was it? Could have been.
I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be taking a picture of.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Yeah, I know. That's why I took a picture. Oh, my baby. Red bean soup. I ain't never had no red bean soup, brother. I don't know what else to take a picture of. Oh, shit.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn up.
Breathe.
Let me get behind you.
Whoa.
Great shot, Don.
Yo. What a picture. Smile. Hey, I got smile. She does
Proud of you,
not.
Don. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, okay. Oh, there's a timer going. Hurry, 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 hurry.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Okay. Run, run, run. Faster, faster. How do I get up here? Cheese. I'm just standing here awkwardly.
Come on, kiddo. Just trying to get a shot of the two of us together.
Well, I just did it. What are you talking about? That was a great picture. I was in the front. Because I matter the most.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Oh. Holy shit. That's a great picture.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Hmm.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
That looks an awful lot like a real picture. In fact, I feel like I know these people IRL. Open. Oh. Okay. Wow.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Yep. Okay. Go on. Wow. There's really not a window here with a bad view, is there? Is this? Tax forms?
Dear Kate,
Divorce.
do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Whip it.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Shh. Quack, quack. Woo! Meow, meow, meow. Ribbit.
That's hand over, Gregory. It's time to...
Wait.
Hold on, sweetie. Hello?
Ribbit.
Sam, I told you
Ribbit.
I don't want to talk right now.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Ribbit.
I wish. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Okay. So, Sam was like 1 year old, left in the bath by himself. It's not the mom's fault, right?
Writing poetry and yet.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea.
Oh?
Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Wow. Do the loop-de-loop and pull something, do the loop-de-loop and whatever.
My father
Na-na-na-na-na-na.
stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Over and up. Oh, to me.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I remember.
Yeah. We don't need a stepmom.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Yeah, screw you.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
And then?
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one said that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Yeah, give me those tables.
Much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
Oh man. I'm wrecking everything. Rah. Uh-oh. Oh god.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Huh.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
If I were a girl. Okay, so he got killed by the storm. Is that what happened there? A lot of parents just not watching their kids, huh? Oh, well, that's cool.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get. Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
It's a pretty cool little spot up here.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Is that a real picture? Wee. Nice. Sick, bro. I can't, like, kick this door open. Do I need to go back the way I came? Heh, 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 heh. Oh, cat. K. Okay. Maybe I go back out this way. But also maybe not. Do I need to go down? Yeah, maybe I was supposed to keep going. I didn't see anywhere to go, though. Maybe I missed something. In here, yep. Through here, yep. Uh-huh. This way. Saving. Great. By the way, if my voice sounds different, it's because I got a new microphone. Let me know if you guys can tell a difference. Do I need to go back up here? Maybe? Yo, I think she struggled a little more that time. Oh, I didn't even...
moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Lewis.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Wow. This is a cool spot, too. I could spend a lot of time up here. Just hanging out. Just hanging around, huh?
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Great job. Awesome. Okay. So they were homeschooled.
Didn't last.
Clearly.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Here you go. We built you a castle. Whoa. What is that? The door?
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Yeah, this is pretty rad. Up, up, up. Milton. Is this the one that's on the flyers all over the porch? Come on. There we go.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, achoo! Whoa, Inception. Dang, this must have took a very long time. Dang, that's pretty cool.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
He went into that ominous door. Literally. Wow.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Really? She gave up after just a couple months?
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Okay. Up here? Up, up, up.
Mom
up,
definitely
up.
blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Oh. Clearly can't go that way. Open. Whoa. Oh. It's in there
Lewis
smoking on the hookah.
Very, very familiar.
Yeah?
That part of him lived on.
Whoa.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
Chop,
His mind
chop.
began to...
Yeah? Begin to what? Began to what?
wander.
Oh.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Oh. Toads. I'm trying to, like, go through this maze and chop fish at the same time.
Have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
It's all in me head.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Up the red carpet.
But he found
Oh.
something more.
What did he found?
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis.
Okay.
So I let him go on.
Uh-huh. And then?
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
And
He told
then?
me he'd made a new friend.
Doggy.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Da-na, da-da, 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 da-da. Yeah. Yeah.
He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Okay.
He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
Yeah, I think this guy needed a better therapist.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as
Forgot
his
to go
mother
home.
pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of
A handsome queen.
handsome queen.
Uh-huh. And then?
The queen was on her own quest for
Sinister serpents.
sinister serpents.
Wow, my hand-eye coordination.
He followed the sound of her
Electric sitar.
electric sitar.
Wow, 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 wow. As I feel the snake bite into my veins.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh, I
He
am
never
still
wanted
cutting
this all in
fish.
his imagination. But he was so proud of having
Open.
created it.
Yeah,
In his
open
own
that door.
eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's the real Lewis.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
What the hell? Yeah, this is definitely Lewis's locker. The jazz cabbage.
Began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Oh man. It probably smells so good in here. Excuse
He began to
me.
despise the man with a royal contempt.
Are you Lewis? You're not really... Okay, well, keep up the great work.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, hey, Stephanie, how's the kids? Yeah, okay,
Even the
great.
wise Calico had insisted on inviting him.
Bop, bop, boop, 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 boo. Yeah, we're raising taxes for everyone. Yeah. Oh.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
Oh shit.
was only one thing left to do.
What's that?
Bend down his head.
Wait a second. Something doesn't feel right about this. Alright, I trust you.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Huh. Yeah.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
The second he started talking about being crowned as a king in his imagination, maybe you could have gotten another therapist, or I don't know.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Paraphernalia. Did I get demonetized for having this on my... Maybe we should stop lingering. Quit looking at it. Moving on.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Okay.
I wish we'd stayed.
Oh, that's a lot of flyers. What's that? Packing peanuts? Maybe?
I understand why we left.
Yeah.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Evac specialist.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Up the ladder.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Yeah, that's a pretty cozy room, too. What is this? Oh. Dear diary.
Last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
But Grandma. You know what? Why don't you just let Grandma stay?
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
In. Yeah, if Grandma wants to stay, let Grandma stay.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
No, not the nursing home.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Oh?
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful.
So this is the ocean.
I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Oh. Just keep going this way. Yeah.
Turned around.
No, I didn't. I just kept going the same direction. I didn't even...
For a while, I wandered.
Help! Help! I've seen this movie. Oh. I know what happens in the fog. Help!
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt
Like beds.
like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Open.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Let me read it.
I kicked and screamed, but
Mom,
Mom dragged me to the car.
you little turd burglar.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Bye, Grandma. Bye, Grandma.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but
Bye, Grandma. What?
after that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
Woo!
A few years went by.
Eh.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone.
Well, damn.
Last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
Hmm?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
And then?
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. and tell you all these stories myself.
And
I
then?
guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Wait, how did I die? No! Huh. For Shirley Dallas. That was a very interesting game. I like games with good storytelling like that. The art was very cool. The design, very cool. Obviously, the house was pretty rad. All the different sections of it. Good stuff. Milton. Ba, 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 ba. Programmer? Unlockables programmer? Unlockables. Environment artist. Props to Corey Davis. It was a great environment. Oh, and Kristen, and the other one I didn't get to read his name. Ollie Rothrock. Alvin. Alvin! Bum, 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 bum. Keith. Garrett. So I wonder if all the deaths, the family deaths, are just coincidences. Or if they're cursed. Jordan. Deborah. James. Hector. The playtesters. I want to be a playtester. Oh, that's the team. The end. All right. That was great. Well, if you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like. Let me know what you thought of the game down in the comments. Yeah, I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.